Okay, folks, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guide, coming to you from Beckley's Camping Center here in Thurmont, Maryland. We're right on Route 15 north, 15 minutes north of Frederick, and we're about 30 minutes south of Gettysburg, PA. But now what we're going to talk to you today about, we're going to give you a kind of a brief overview of the 2018 Tab. This is a CS 320, and this is, of course, the clamshell. And the difference is with the clamshells is you notice how the trim on this around the edges are still white, whereas you can see the silver and black one behind us. When you see that black molding there, you know that the kitchen is on the inside. So let me show you what they've done with this thing here. What you have, of course, nice thing, one thing that NuCamp does with these is that they use a composite panel, and it's called Azdale. Now, Azdale is a man-made substance, and what they're using they use that to adhere the fiberglass to for this particular unit. That way that does not absorb water. It's 50% lighter than Luan, and it has some insulation purposes as well. Now, this particular unit is going to weigh just approximately 1,800 pounds dry weight. So they'll give you about 1,000 pounds of cargo carrying capacity, which if you did put 1,000 pounds in here, that would put you at a gross vehicle weight rating of 2,800 pounds. So now you see the black case up in the front, that is where your propane bottle would go, as well as your battery. Nice. One of the nice things they've made a change to is for getting rid of your black tank and your gray tank, it's all on one port now, which is a huge, huge upgrade. I don't know, for those of you that might have seen the ones before where you had them separate, it just makes it more difficult. Notice the handles on the front, that's so that you can move it around if you need to. On this particular side, you're going to see, of course, that antenna, that goes for the stereo on the inside. Below this is where you have your cable connection. I've seen some people go ahead and connect an antenna, so you can actually get some local TV. You can see also this is where your freshwater fill would be if you're going to want to carry some water. It does not carry a lot of water, folks, like about 11 gallons. You can see your window for the shower toilet area. Of course, your 110 connection, nice large window here, AC port on the outside, that's a vent there. The Aldi system is for your water heater and for your furnace, that's the exhaust there. Your fresh water connection here, city water, and then this does have an outside shower as well as the inside shower. The beautiful thing about that, if you need to clean something off, clean yourself off, whatever, you have hot and cold water there. Now, as I say, this is a CS, meaning it's a clamshell, which gives you your outside kitchen, folks. Now, and I'll explain some differences with this, and it's something that comes down to a personal wants and needs. So now, having the kitchen on the outside, what it does, it allows you more storage, and I'll show you why when we get indoors. Of course, you can have more storage here for your kitchen area. You can see, of course, you have your sink, 2-burner cooktop. You're going to get, when you have the outside kitchen, you're also going to get a TV, and then, of course, you get your Norcold refrigerator. Now, this Norcold refrigerator is going to be a little bit smaller than the one would be on the inside, and, of course, you have a little bit of freezer there. But other than that, for the most part, when I go camping, it doesn't matter if I have a 6 or 12 cubic foot refrigerator, I still have 2 or 3 coolers with me. I don't know about you guys, but that's typically what I do. See, plenty of storage back here, counter space. You get the extra TV, you have your stereo speakers. On the on your door side there, you can see this. This is something that's an option. You can get this connected to the outside, and what that allows you to do, that allows you to take your table from the inside and put it outside, which works out really well. And of course, the table swivels and all kinds of things. You're going to see, in addition, now is that you actually have storage door out here to get up underneath your dinette booth. So that's going to be something that's new as well. And then, of course, you have 110 outlets. You can see here on your door side, you're going to have a nice big LED light. Of course, most people get a canopy or an attic room to put on here. Of course, you do have your single step that pulls out. So let's open the door and take a look on the inside. Now, as you're looking in the doorway, it does have a screen door that you can open up. And that way there, if it's a nicer weather, you go ahead and have the screen there, which makes it nice. Now, a big difference when you have the kitchen on the back side, if you remember last year, they had a cushion seat here. Now they've given you a dresser with drawers. This is where you have the additional storage space over having the kitchen on the inside, because now you have all this extra counter space and extra drawers and so forth. Plus you have still the stuff in the back in the kitchen area. Of course, storage above it. You see your stereo. Of course, I'll show you the bathroom, which was right across there. Now, the one downside, I guess, if there is a downside to having the kitchen on the outside, is the bed is going to be slightly smaller. This bed is going to be 70 by 58, whereas if you have the kitchen on the inside, it's 70 by 73. So there's the, the difference that you've got to decide for yourself. You see, now I do have some cardboard covering up the floor in here just to keep it a little bit nicer. We got the extension cord sitting there, but you'll see you have your 110 outlets down there, GFI protected. That'll go to the outside, as well as the ones back in the kitchen area. You'll see you have, of course, nice cabinets in the back. Nice thing with these cabinets, though, too, is the fact that if you need to, you can always reach through and pass things through to the back if you need to. Have to move some stuff out of the way, possibly. So you have a little charging center here. Of course, the TV would attach here. I'm sorry, not your TV, I'm sorry. The table would attach here, and like you see, we have it detached, which means you can take it inside or outside. And then, of course, they have the boards. These are the boards here that would make the bed. So you don't need the table to make the bed like it used to be. So this is, see, you're going to get, your light switches here. Nice little, some extra storage space on either side above the windows. This, of course, you're going to see, the air conditioner up on the top. You're also going to have a power vent fan on the roof here. The beautiful thing about the power vent fan is the fact that you can have the air coming directly from that, or you can have it pulling it through the door or windows. So that works in a couple different ways. And then, of course, you can see you have your TV in here. It does swivel. The Aldi system, which is right above that, that'll take care of your heat and hot water. Of course, as I mentioned, your stereo. Just give you another look up at the front area here, what it looks like, which is nice. And then, of course, you have your toilet shower area. And, of course, your toilet's here. Get the drain. See that they nice to get the toilet paper covered up. You've got your sink, a nice window there in your shower. Of course, it does have a light, and then that's an area for you to get to where the water pump is. So mainly for maintenance things. So this is the 2018 clamshell, if you want to call it. It's a Tab 320 CS. So hopefully that gave you a good kind of a good overview. For more information on this particular RV or any others, please do remember to ask for Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy here at Beckley's Camping Center. If you call, if you email, if you stop by, just remember to ask for Paul. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back at you again shortly.